students, welcome back to your English grammar class. Today we are going to start with the new chapter, present continuous tense. Okay, so what is present continuous tense? Present continuous tense describes an action that is happening at the time of speaking and is not yet completed. Means it will take place in the future also, or it is currently happening. So use of present continuous tense. When will you use present continuous tense? It is used for an action taking place currently, for things which are happening now, like he is painting the wall, I am reading a book, and for an action happening about this time but not necessary at the time of speaking. Okay, so this action can happen at this time but not necessary, like while you are speaking this action is happening, like they are expanding the school building. We are so it's not possible, no, when you are saying they are expanding, it's not like it cannot be done that fast, right, that you speak on one side and the building is expanded. So it is it is going to happen but not exactly happening when you are speaking about it. We are learning grammar these days in class. To indicate a future action that is sure to happen, means something which will surely happen in the future. We are going to Delhi tomorrow. They are traveling by train next month. Students, before I in this video I'll be helping you solve exercise A, B. So explanation part of this chapter I have already shared a link, so kindly view that. And now let's move on to the affirmative sentence structure. Sentence structure for present continuous tense is subject plus am is are. What are am is are? Am is are all helping verbs. So subject plus helping verb plus ing to the verb plus other words. So with I there will always be am. With we are, you are, he is, she is, and they are. So let's move on to exercise A. Fill in the blanks with the simple or continuous form of the present tense to the verb given in the brackets. Okay, so this verb is given in the bracket, so you have to either make it to a with the simple or continuous form of the present tense. Whom is Rakesh dash to for the past half an hour? Talk. So whom is Rakesh talking to? We have to add ing to the verb that is given to make it present continuous. See the second one. School management is dash on one more section in the class 7 open. So the school management is opening one more section in the class 7. So students, try doing the remaining ones on your own. Let's move on to exercise B. Change the following sentences into present continuous form. Okay, so this sentences you have to change to present continuous form. I go to market to purchase grocery items. So I go to market to purchase grocery items. This sentence you have to make it into present continuous form. So what will you do? You will add an helping verb before the verb go, and then you will add ing to the verb. So after an I we will be putting an am, and go, what will become go? Go will become going, to make it into a present continuous tense. So I am going to market to purchase grocery items. Second one, they do not understand what I say. They are not understanding what I am saying. They do not understand is not a present continuous form of the sentence, right? So we need to change it to present continuous form. So what we will do, we will add they are not understanding it, because it is already in negative form, so not is compulsory. So instead of do we will put are. They are not understanding ing to the what I am say. The say will become say. Try doing the remaining ones on your own. Now, like we have done in our previous years also, how to convert the word into ing form, like to form ing form of verb. If the word is ending in e, we drop the e and just simply add ing. For example, like this: give, giving; take, we drop the e, taking; ride, we drop the e, riding; drive, we drop the e, driving. Then the words ending in ie change into y and add ing. Okay, so you remove that ie from that word and add ing, like lie. So you get rid of that ie and add lying, make it lying. tie, tie, so remove that I and e, tying, time. And then there are words like which are ending in t, d, g, p, m, n and are preceded by a vowel. For that also we double the letter. Okay, we take another consonant succeeded by ing. So like cut, cut. So cut is ending by t. So what we will do, we will add one more consonant, means we'll add the same t to make it into ing form and put ing with it to make it cutting. Bid, again a consonant will be repeated, bidding. Beg, begging. Okay, so in this exercise C, you have to change the form of the verb into ing. Do, doing. Cut, again what we will do, it is ending in t and is preceded by a vowel. So we will add one more consonant to it and ing and make it cutting. So here it is die, die. Okay, so we'll get rid of what? Yes, correct, ie, and put a y after d and ing to make it into a ing form. So try doing the remaining ones on your own. Like for example, see this one more, shine, shine. So what we will do, we will change it to shining, shining, and we get rid of the e. Okay students, try doing the remaining ones on your own. If you all have any queries, you all can contact me. Your task for today is to complete exercise A, exercise B and exercise C. Thank you.